already in this first period, and they're shooting 67% from the floor.
And if you're Minneapolis right now, if you're the Timberwolves, we got to get good quality shots right now. We're starting to fall behind. You do not want to get down big here in Denver. The elevation versus a team like this, it's very tough to come back. Let's get some good shots.
Denver on a 17-0 run, and Randall can't end it. DeSumo scoops it up. Shot clock reset. Naz Reid shaken up. Edwards through contact, and a foul is called.
But I don't understand how that's not a shooting foul. What else was he doing with 1 second on the clock?
He snaps a run of 17 unanswered for the Nuggets.
Well, good things happen when you drive the ball. Julius Randle drove it. They got an offensive rebound. You got to hit the paint. You can't win games without hitting the paint.
Jokic.
Walker laces a big
over to Murray. Had 30 in game one. Again! Deja vu for Murray.
They unleashed the monster. Denver won a game and they didn't play well. Murray didn't shoot the ball well. He is right now coming off those handbacks, rising up. Another 4-point play opportunity.
DiVincenzo had to go to the bench after picking up 2 fouls. DeSumo checked in and fouls Murray twice beyond the arc. Denver 28, Minnesota 13. DeSumo over to Highland. Hardaway got hits. And a Skelly from Highland who knocks down the tray.
He can be huge for this team right now. You talk about a punch and a lift off the bench. Bones Highland can provide that.
Coach Adelman mentioned it in our meeting. Bones is a dangerous player. They got to make sure they try to slow him down.
Jokic all alone. Can't hit. And out of bounds. And then we'll go to Minnesota.
And you know, listen, sometimes when your starters are down, the bench got to pick them up, especially in a pit layoff game. This is what you went outside Naz Reid for, and you got Bones Highland and some of these guys. They can make a difference here and get back in this game.
I wonder if Chris Finch will call Bones' number right here.
Highland over to Edwards, curling to the rim, goes Glass.
They do not have shot blocking. This is one area where they know they can get to the rim and actually get something productive there.
Nice job getting Anthony Edwards off the ball.
Yes, good call.
Just the second 2-point field goal of the ball game for Minnesota. Hardaway fouled on a 3.
Yo, what's going on?
I mean, that's a foul.
That was clearly.
You got to be smarter than that.
Was fouled on the 3-pointer 21 times during the regular season. Completes another 4-point play opportunity for the Nuggets. Murray had 2 of them already in this opening quarter. Reid from downtown. That won't go. Hits the top of the backboard. And here come the Nuggets the other way, nursing a 14-point advantage. Hand off to Hardaway. Hardaway with the long 2, won't go. Edwards the board.
Tough shot right there. Great defense.
Edwards defended by Jones. Step back 3, left it short. Back tap, out of bounds, last touched by Naz Reid. Anthony Edwards going to take a seat as Kyle Anderson checks in.
To go with that, it's taxing.
Under 2 minutes to go here in this opening frame. Brown in the lane, fouled by Highland, and Brown will go to the line to shoot 2.
And Bones actually was in decent position there. He bailed him out by just putting his hands down. Just go vertical and make him make a tough shot.
16 points. That's efficiency.
Yeah.
DeSumo lines up a 3 that won't drop. And we'll have a foul. We'll keep it here. This is going against Spencer Jones.
And Minnesota's going to have to make plays like this. It's going to have to junk it up, be ugly. Let's figure out a way to get back in this game and get every extra possession we can. It's playoff basketball. You got to claw, you got to scrape.
keep mentioning no shot blocking. They should drive the ball. They're just settling.
6 more threes.
Highland, a three.
I don't mind if he shoots them though.
Yeah, there's a few guys that can, but it's just right now everything is on the perimeter for Minnesota.
Highland 2 for 2 from downtown. He was 0 for 3 in 5 minutes off the bench in game 1. It's Jokic's first field goal of the night.
That's ridiculous.
Randall, attack mode. Too strong off glass. Out of bounds. And they'll keep it here. And it's Kyle Anderson up top. Randall from deep. No. And out of bounds. Oh, the save by Hardaway. What a play. Highland the steal. 3 on 2. Highland. Offensive foul.
That's going to get challenged.
Hardaway with 2 outstanding plays for the Nuggets.
And that's where you got a 3-on-1. Bones big.
Highland, who created a spark off the bench, knocking down a couple of threes, has picked up 3 fouls. Hardaway is fouled and will go to the line.
And I don't want to see any complaining. Go to the basket then. If you want to get a call, then put the ball on the floor and go in the paint. Denver is putting the ball on the floor. They're driving, they're kicking, they're not forcing anything. They're getting good looks, letting the game come to them. Minnesota right now is just kind of dancing around the perimeter.
Part of playing defense is having discipline not to foul. Swiping down late on a shot. You got to have discipline when you're guarding guys. A couple times they're in great position and they swipe down at the last minute or foul on a 3.
Yeah.
That's all the mindset of finishing out a possession.
Hardaway good at the line. Nuggets 9 for 10 at the free throw line. Meanwhile, Minnesota just 2 for 2 so far. And a lot of that due in part to settling for long-range attempts. 11-second difference, shot and game clock. Randall, aggressive, and will go to the line for 2.
Yeah,
this is what they want to see more of.
What do you know? Put your head down sometimes, get to the paint. We're going to say it for the 8th time tonight. They do not have shot blocking.
It's like you got to know the league. This series was a little chippy, so the officials want to control. They control the game by calling some fouls early on.
See Nicola, he's coaching Brown over there.
Brown takes a seat. Julius Randle, you see his shot chart in game 1, much more effective when he was in the paint. He made it a concerted effort to get there in the second half. Of course, 0 for 3 from downtown, 1 for 3 in the mid-range. Randall good at the line. He's in double figures.
Yeah, he's had a nice start to the game. Without him, this game would already be maybe out of reach.
A second difference between the shot and game clock. Murray rolling to the rim. Beautiful feed. Gordon with the flush.
Nicola's telling him to get up. So
Gobert. Toss over to McDaniels. McDaniels with the lay with 0.2 seconds remaining. Jokic with the heave.